What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Eclectic Beard Gaming Reactions. Now, this fellow's been highly recommended that I take a look at. Fred Dibnah, and I hope I pronounced that correctly. How to bring down a chimney stack. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Before we go any further, like, subscribe, and notification bell if you haven't already done so. Greatly appreciated. Cheers to the Eclectic crew that have been here. And yeah, let's get into it.
Fred's chimney toppling performances have always attracted a following. Pensioners, children, strange men who describe themselves as chimney enthusiasts, and citizens who in former times might have attended public hangings and now turn up.
Citizens and in former times might have attended a public hanging. Okay, well, that's interesting. I love the connotation put to some of them.
Seeing a disaster. The audience has grown with his fame, so that now a crowd was assembling of a size that Bolton Wanderers Football Club might have envied. There was concern that Fred should not spoil Sunday for these people by...
Wow, at the crowd.
There's no way it can fall the wrong way, you know. I mean, the bricks are really good, and we've eliminated this half of it, so it's got to go that bloody way, one way or another, you know. Ideally, we want it to go, you know, towards that new brickwork over there. And that's the way we've cut it to go. But square ends are awkward, and they always want to fall like square ways, you know. So we'll just have to see what happens, you know. It'll either come dead square or it'll go over there, one or two, you know. I'm, what, 80% confident it'll go over there, but the other, it could, you know, go straight. But it's got to come this way.
So that's he's done this a time or three. Then it sounds very similar to people to. Now I know the mechanics of it are completely different. However, I used to take and work for a company, and we trimmed the power lines. We also had to take down large trees at times. Like some of them we couldn't even reach the top of them. We just had to tie a rope to and pull the thing down. But a lot of times, especially depending on how some of the branches, which side of the tree had more branches or what had already been taken out, where the V was cut down at the bottom, it was falling in that direction unless something happened somehow and it did a twist or something on the way down. So it sounds like that's what that reminded me of, him taking and saying it should fall this way, right here, dead on.
We once did one, and we engineered it so the borough engineer had to light the fire. And we wouldn't have done it on this day if he hadn't been coming, and it were blowing a force 10 bloody gale towards it, you see, and everything went wrong. It were blowing that hard that the fire set fire to the field next door. And it were blowing so hard it didn't even draw. All the sticks burned away and it stayed up, and it were rocking, going 3 foot out of plumb and coming back. Now if anybody said that...
Goodness. 3 foot out of plumb and coming back. Like, that has to be something to behold. That'd be scary. That'd be, yeah, that'd be... You might pucker a little bit seeing something like that.
To me, I'd have said, I don't believe you, it's impossible. Something that big, get 3 foot out of plumb and come back, no way. But it's as true as I bloody stand here, it were going 3 foot out of plumb and coming back. And in the end, we had to put a jack in the back and jack it up, you know, and it went over eventually. Was that one at Darceleva?
That's it, mate.
Yeah. About 1950s.
Yeah, around about that time. It's just the same way of doing it as
look,
doing it.
Just same as what we did, but 30 years ago. Flat caps and woodbines. Oh, that's a good one, isn't it? Mm. 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 Like soap hours goes like that today. Eh? There's just one thing, like, put a damper on this morning, and like the fella who was my childhood hero, Harry Holding, he died last week, you know, they're burying him tomorrow. And, you know, he was like, in my eyes, a super steeplejack.
I love his, I love his accent. I love, it's... But just number one, I don't know. I might take a look at more his story, because to attract a crowd that large to come watch a chimney being taken down. Like it's rather cool. So yeah, this is a man. So it's also seeing them taken and sit there with somebody who's showing them pictures of whenever they did the same type of thing, but like 30 years previous, and the time he was taken with him, taking a looking through the pictures and things like that, and talking about his hero. That being the only thing that really put a damper on the day was his hero taking and dying a couple of days previous, and the funeral being the next day. It's like that's. I love the context that's given within this whole recording.
Like in my eyes, a super steeplejack. God bless him, you know. So I think we'll do this in honour of very Olding this morning. Are you right?
How you doing?
You got the windproof matches?
Matches, yeah.
Right.
It's Joe.
Are you nervous?
Yes. My knees have gone like jelly.
Your knees have gone like jelly. No, it couldn't be wrong.
We moved up back.
Yeah. Well, it's what time is it now? 10 to. Oh, yeah.
All right, we move up back.
We've got a bloody good crowd, haven't we? round with the cap. Yeah. You won't do that, Roger. Sort of, everybody comes to see a disaster, you see. And like, there ain't going to be one, you know, I'm 100% confident. Like this bloody raglow, come on, which time we're starting?
He's right about that. People love seeing a disaster happen.
Right, time, the deadline's coming, it's going to start raining.
Hey, just think if it didn't say.
Oh, yeah. Right, see, this end over here, you know. Stick it in there. Look. Right, chaps, I'll get you. That'll do now. You've done it. Come on, everybody out now. Come on. Everybody outside. Nothing we can do now. Eh?
Wow, I can only imagine how hot that's gotten. Oh man, at that, all the smoke. Yeah, if they definitely had something go wrong and it not taking go the appointed spot that they've got it laid out for it to go, man, that could cause some serious trouble.
It's all a fearsome glow, that, isn't it?
Man, that's a heck of a flame.
Yeah, it's on the move now, not be long. Another 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe, you know. It's that.
Now, I notice around the front, you've got the bricks still at the base of it, but the back, the bricks have been cut out. It's almost like a 90-degree angle type thing. So that very much, like I said, the mechanics of it are different. However, even that very similar to how you would take and bring down a tree and stuff like that. Like I said, I know very different, but looks like they're breaking down the supports or burning the supports that were holding the back part up, so that way that be where it takes and falls is towards that backside where the bricks have been knocked out and where the fire's burning, and where you can see the wooden support beams and everything like that that are in there. It's pretty cool to see.
That's gone down 2 inches while we've been talking, you know. Not be long now. Bloody props round there. I'll be struggling now.
It's amazing how this is something that's long been recorded, but I'm waiting with bated breath to see it come down.
Come on, let's skip that.
Going. Lift it.
Look at that.
It's like there's a crack that's right there, where the back half has been. Oh my God! That's freaking cool! Holy crap, that's freaking cool!
Yeah. Very sharp. Where's me wine?
Oh my goodness, you're being swamped. That's cool.
They were a good one. I knew it. I had every ounce of confidence in that one.
Alright, so there we go. Fred Dibnah, how to bring down a chimney stack. That was cool to see. Like I said, years ago, this being recorded. Very apparent by the quality of footage, because it doesn't. You can tell it's an older recording. Still waited on bated breath to see the thing come down. I just find that so cool. Definitely will be taking more of a look at Fred Dibnah. For anybody that sees a shirt and is wondering, yes, this was supposed to be the merch, the one-off merch. This thing had some ghosting, so it didn't quite come out like we were hoping. So we actually had to take and buy a new shirt, get sent off, or to repress to get sent off. Because, yeah, there's ghosting not only, there we go, over here, there's ghosting on the back where the saying is, and I really wouldn't feel right sending something that looks like it was half-assed at all. So, thank you so much for everybody that supports the channel. Thank you for recommending this. This was cool. This is really cool to see. Y'all be good to each other. Love yourselves. Peace.